Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We're back playing Stellaris. Yes, the game I always try to play, but always end up giving up on after a few episodes. But this time, I'm actually not going to give up, and I'm actually going to try and do a full playthrough of it. Now, for this one, I don't really like playing with randomly generated AI, so I decided to make like 20 custom-made empires. Now, most of the custom empires, only 15 of them have like unique origins that have certain story events and other things that may trigger. But some of them are not story events, and they just add in something new or give certain bonuses. But the rest of the other empires have like are going to be the smaller factions that have like the prosperous unification, and they don't have like a written biography about them. So yeah, for this one I'm going to be playing as human, and we are the Commonwealth of Odyssey, which is going to be the name of this series. Our authority is democratic, which we hold elections every 10 years to select a new ruler, and our faction approval will be 10%. Resets government reform and policy cooldowns when a new ruler is elected. The empire affects pure skill level. Faction unity bonus 2%. And edicts fund 5%. We are fanatic egalitarian, which gives us faction unity gain 50%. Specialist output resource will be 10%, and leader pool size will be 1 plus. And we are xenophile, which means we cannot enslave aliens and we cannot displace aliens at all. And we couldn't use the no refugees species policy, and we have increased opinion for other species. The empire modifier for this is that we gain 50% more insights from observing pre-FTL civilizations, and mostly pre-FTL civilizations are the ones that have yet to discover FTL, and there's a high chance that some of them may become an empire. We have Beacon of Liberty, which gives us 15% of monthly unity, and empire size from Pops is reduced to 15%. And we are Free Heaven, and this one we get free migration treaties, and I am twice as likely to attract more refugees. And mostly why I would attract more refugees is because if one of their planets is being besieged, or they get taken over by an oppressive empire and they just displace them to where they have to relocate to any of the xenophile empires that allow refugees, that's where I'm gonna get them from. Now, mostly all of you would assume that this is a copy of the Commonwealth of Man, which is a xenophobic empire. But no, this one is completely different. And I will say that this playthrough will be heavily modded, and I'll leave a link in the description to the mod list I have of all the mods I'm using for this playthrough, so you guys can use them for yourself and make some different types of empires for you to play as. Now, there is one specific mod that I have that makes Lost Colonies and Remnants Origin way better, because it allows me to give them a distant origin trait or a homeworld trait if I have the appropriate origin. Now for this one is the distant origin soul. So there will be an Earth, and I already made one, so I will turn off like advanced starts. This one, the United Earth Imperium has a special origin for the AI. Since it's going to be played as an AI, they may either become the Galactic Emperor if they survive long enough, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, I didn't make that many xenophobic empires and xenophile empires. There's just some militarist empires and ones that are pacifist and mega corporations. But I wanted my own custom empires instead of relying on the randomly generated ones because the randomly generated ones are like the most boring ones ever. For this playstyle, since I'm playing as a democratic empire, and this is what I always do when I play as a democracy, is that I tend to focus on economy and use diplomacy more often. I don't like going and conquering other worlds. I'd rather help like other species if their homes were taken, and I will tend to like liberate other worlds from oppressive or slaver empires that are just belligerent. That also goes for hive minds and machine empires. Now, the story I've written for both of the human empires is that they're both from Earth, but this one is a lost colony that left Earth after so many wars broke out, and the colonists landed on this planet that they named Odyssey, which was named after the arkship that brought them here. And now, once they return to the stars, they're hoping to find Earth again to like reunite humanity, but what they'll be unaware of is that Earth has changed. I also have two other empires with distant origin traits, but I'll talk about them later if we discover them, because they'll be the ones that I'll probably either join with or not, and just let them do their own thing. So this is the empire we'll be playing as, the Commonwealth of Odyssey, and our president is Vanessa Jenkins. I'm going to be using the humanoid ships, and we are adaptive, nomadic, unruly, and there's this distant origin trait, but yeah. This is my setup for the galaxy. I have advanced starts off, and this one controls how many of the regular AI empires will start when an advantage in resources, technology, and population. That's what I don't want. I want all empires to have the same equal numbers. And since I have like 20 custom-made empires, I'm going to put this at 20. So yeah, we can start this. So I'm going to skip over this because due to the amount of mods I have, it's going to make the loading go slow. So be right back. But first, let me... I think I can increase this a little bit. Yeah, I'll leave the pre-FTL civilizations there, so... Yep, be right back. Alright, it finally loaded up, guys, and here we are. This is the planet Odyssey. And this is our home system called Beacon. So what I need to do is look at my empire. I just want to look at the leader traits. Okay, Vanessa Jenkins, ruling Odyssey, spacecraft traits. Previous job, Chief's Security Officer. And she has a spycraft trait. And the infiltration speed is at 15% and reduces 5% of operation costs. Some generals prefer to use more suitable methods by employing spies and informants rather than brute military force. Let me see what I have. I have the diplomat advisory. And since a lot of things changed in Stellaris, it took me a while just to find certain things. Now I did give the new human portraits some new clothes, so it'll randomly give them stuff, so don't have any factions yet. For this one, I'm keeping this at expansionist until I meet like one of the friendly empires or someone. Unrestricted wars. I'm gonna keep this at like I could probably put this at like liberation wars. We must further our own interests, even when they run contrary to the interest of others. Claiming other systems is only allowed during defensive wars or against a consciousness empires. Unlocks the ideology, casts a spell on all empires with differing ethics. Now, I shouldn't do this at like in the early game, but I think maybe I'll change this another time. Orbital bombardment. Surrender. We're gonna go with selective. First contact, I'll change that later. Non-interference. Fleet and defense. Religious stance. Religious freedom. What is this? Those that still worship higher beings need a reality check. After all, irreligion is equal to scientific advancement. Our people should be able to choose whether to worship a higher being or not. And we're going to keep that on religious freedom. And what is the state one? The only way to ensure that our nation remains united is by enforcing the single true religion. After all, uniformly is equal to unity. Slavery, population controls, all that. So right now I'm at like negative 54 for the energy, and that's something I need to work on as of right now. Now, I did say there is an Earth somewhere, so we're gonna find out where it is in the galaxy. So it's right there, and we're right here, so it's gonna be right. So we're gonna end up meeting it at some point, somewhere in the mid-rim, and we're like right in the core. So I'm gonna have one of my scientists head out. Oh, there's a gateway. There is a gateway right here. Okay. This is an excellent start. We'll deal with that later. This one's called Atlantis, which is an ocean world. But I think there's a world I can colonize, which is a relic world. And this relic world will be the first one I colonize because it's part of this system. So, yep, that'll be my first colony, and then we'll head out here. So I'll have her survey this system here, then go here, and make a jump to Atlantis to survey that. Automatically survey. And then I'm gonna get another science ship ready to head over in this direction to survey this. Let me check my planet. Let's check Odyssey. Negative 49% of stability. That is bad. So I'm at a disadvantage on this planet. And crime is at 37%. Oh my god. Like, when this happens, when I'm playing on a modded gameplay and I have certain habitability rework mods and some other things, I'm gonna go with this one first before I start, like, building mining stations. Because I want to reduce the crime on here, and I got some unemployment pops, too. And then we'll work on building everything else. Impossible mountains. This clears some blockers for certain things, and a pop is created on it. My anomalies are at -10. So I'm going to be struggling a lot, but I'll manage to pull myself out of this. Actually, let's just do it anyway. I'm lacking some minerals, so I'm gonna have to wait until... Now, normally, since I added some new mods into this, at some point something pops up on the screen like something is conflicting with the mods, so I'm hoping it doesn't do that, so I'm just gonna wait, see if it does that. I just hope nothing is conflicting with the mods. Right now it's hot in here, so I'll turn on my fan in a few minutes, but... Actually, I should have done this earlier. Before I even started. Stupid me, I should have gone here and begun my research. Gotta wait for this to pause. So we'll get some energy. Planetary unification. And... We'll get that. So every empire in this galaxy has the same start. They don't have no advanced starts at all, so... Oh, this froze for a moment. So let's hope we run into them and they don't end up just wiping each other out quickly. Although I do have a mod called StarTech AI, which makes for wars to happen like in 40 years. I think I read the description right. I'll have to check it later, but... Anyway, let's just get moving with this. So yeah, you can see everything is just moving slow because I have so many mods going on, but... Who cares? So we got our first event, which is Survey the Stars. For millennia, we have looked at the stars trying to understand them, but they were always beyond our reach. Now we finally have the technology to do so. Some of our best scientists are eager to go on an expedition to examine the stellar bodies up close. They have already prepared a list of nearby stars of different types that would be the best targets to study. We'll
situation log has been updated.
Let's go to the situation log. Study the stars. Let's find out where they are. Okay, there's some right here, here, and here. And then there's another one right there. Oh, wait, let me go back to the situation log. Homeward bound. Somewhere out in the galaxy, our true homeworld awaits for our return. Homeworld reclaimed. We'll eventually reclaim the homeworld at some point, but I don't want to just do that right now. Let's just continue and go from here. Alright, this just popped up. Vanessa Jenkins may choose any directions and categories as her wish. Take me to it. Sister Colony. I'll read that later, but I'm just going to wait for the ruler leveling system to pop up. So I really got to get the energy credits out of the negative. Okay. Technician category is something I want to focus on. We'll favor this one. And I'm thinking I want to get this up to like buildings have their reduce that. Sister Colony. We were not the only archship sent out by our homeworld. According to data logs recovered from our original colony ship, another archship named the Opportunity was scheduled to depart for Hesperos, if that's how you say it, after us. And long-range sensor data showed a brief energy spike consistent with primitive FTL technology from a nearby system. Assuming the Opportunity survived the passage and made it to its destination, our sister colony has so far failed to establish contact with us. It might be a good idea to search the destination system for signs of its presence. Indeed, make it so.
Situation log has been updated.
So I'm using a modded system for a lost colony that's similar to the one for the Commonwealth of Man, but however, it has a different story. Let's turn that off. Go to Sister Colony. So it's right here in the destination system, so alright. I think my scientists will get there at some point, but not right now. Okay, so this just went down more. I got 14 unemployed pops now, and I don't have any food districts. What is going on? Do I have anything for the food? Oh my god. Gotta be kidding me. I can already tell I'm gonna have a rough start with this now. Energy shortage. Cut scientific investment. We'll go with this. Energy upkeep. What is... Wow. I didn't think I was gonna start off with something this hard. Okay, that's gonna make it worse. Nope. I don't want to do that. Why did it suddenly have to do this? I am at a rough start. Ooh, boy. Let's hope I can get some technology that improves everything. especially for the food, because this right here is just out of control. No. Do I have anything for food? No. Crew quarters. Hyperspace. Oh my god. This is gonna take a while, guys. My food going down and this going down. I'm in a crisis right now. Oh boy. Upon reaching the beacon system, our sensors revealed that one of its planets was broken into pieces at some point in its past. It is unclear what caused this to happen. Further investigation is recommended.
Situation log has been updated.
Oh boy. I'm still trying to get this out of the deficit at some point. So the crime has been reduced, and this is going up a little bit. Hoping to get some more unemployed pops out of here. What the hell? Why did I have to start in a very hard situation? It had to put me in this situation.
Construction completed.
Let's hope the luxury will at least reduce something. Effects from overcrowding. And then we gotta work on this. Oh my god. Can I hire a different governor? I don't want to do just that. I'm hoping that this will be done in 8 months, so hopefully I can get out of this energy crisis at some point. Hopefully this will at least increase the energy. And then I gotta work on the food crisis. What is going on? Why did it have to put me in this? Oh my god, this is getting out of control. Spiraling deficits. Our energy deficit is out of control. The Financial Outreach Agency demands that we take drastic action to take hold of the situation, failing which severe cutbacks will be necessary in a matter of months. Oh. Woo! I'm gonna have to do this. This just put like a lot. What the? Low stability. Oh, what a day. It had to give me low stability, of all things. I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. And then we'll create another district. And my mining is gone!
System survey concluded.
I got both things to worry about now. Okay, guys, I guess I'm in a serious tight situation, especially with something like this. I wonder if the other empires are also experiencing this as well. But we'll find out once we meet them all. Does this put a strain on my research at all? I'm just hoping this finishes at some point. Okay, so this is weird. I cannot set this to, like, productive. That is... What the hell is going on? I'll just set it to that. Trade policy. I'll change it to this later. This is annoying. Hopefully I can get this out of the deficit and then everything will be fine. If the luxury residence increases it a little bit, then I'll be fine, but if it doesn't, then that's a bet. Then this is going to be harder than I thought. Starvation has taken its toll on Odyssey. Recent reports from the planet show countless millions dead from hunger and disease. Oh my god! Oh, come on. Come on, this has to reduce the crime a little bit. Only 2 months to go. Hopefully this fixes everything. Oh boy. During a survey of Sanjax 3, if I said it right, the CSC, or whatever that name is, has received a signal from the planet, although the transmission, if it can be classified as one, was comprised entirely out of static. Whatever is transmitting the signal, it is surely worth investigating. Alright, so I gave this system some food that I can, like, get to. Once this scientist is done surveying, hopefully they'll be done soon, I can take over this, get here, and this could reduce some of the food shortages. And I can get some technology to do that too. Oh! First, let me look. I'll deal with that later, but right now I gotta get the Unity. At some point, my plan's gonna end up start declining. If I don't get this food deficit and energy deficit under control. Because I got a lot of unemployed pops. It's really taking its toll. Oh boy, what next? I just hope this will hurry up soon. We have failed to stave off bankruptcy. Following months of energy shortages that have become terminal, we have had no choice but to default on our old debts and make... Oh my...
Research concluded.
Oh, wow. Okay, now let's work on the food. hopefully that'll work. And this reduced some of... Nah. I will say there's a continental world that I can probably take over too. So I'll probably get to that at some point. I'll need a colony ship fast. This reduced some of my ships. That's just great. Okay, everything seems to be going back to normal a little bit. This is at -20 now. So if I can get rising unemployment on Odyssey. Oh my god. Unemployment and poverty are spreading at an alarming rate on Odyssey. This sorry state of affairs is being exploited by local crime organizations who find themselves awash with both easy marks and desperate recruits. As a temporary solution, we could increase the unemployment benefits on the planet. It will not be cheap, but would provide additional time to seek more a permanent solution, such as creating more jobs or improving the living standards of the affected population groups. We could also do nothing, but this would most likely result in a formation of a significant criminal underworld on Odyssey. Let's just increase the benefits. I don't want any criminals on.
Blocker cleared.
The blockers are cleared. What will increase? -3. I mean, -24 on the consumer goods. Damn it. And then after that, I'm going to have to work on building my fleet again since they got reduced. But hopefully getting this territory will increase the energy, since this one has some energy districts. Okay, so I'm really praying that this will lower the energy shortages and all the other things, even though this will turn consumer goods into Unity, because now my Unity is down as well. So I got two things to worry about. And my stability is down too. It's just gonna go into random numbers. Oh my god. I have to keep the energy up a little bit. All penalties relating to the ongoing energy shortages will be removed. Okay, there's this, the Phantom Corpse. Oh, they got a lot of energy. Oh my god. They're all the way over there, so I'm not going to deal with them. But, so far things seem to be fine for now, even though this is putting a strain on my Unity and research. But, it's worth it. I hope this scientist will be done surveying soon so I can take over this system. I already got my construction ship over there. Then I gotta build up my fleet. Yeah. Okay, so I just noticed this. This is now, the energy crisis has stopped a little bit. So it's at like 10%, so that's good. All I gotta do is work on the food and unity and then some other things, and then I'll be good. Looks like things are starting to like cool down a little bit, but I don't want to jinx this yet. This will probably reduce the energy shortages a little bit, but I don't know if it'll increase the stability. Floating trees. A deep scan of the gas giant has revealed a strange new undiscovered phenomenon. Spread out across the gas giant's upper gas layers are small pockets of floating flora. Small islands of roots and vegetation, most in tree form. The leaves and branches are huge and extremely light and sway with every gust of wind. The flowers are shaped like giant, semi-transparent balloons. They giant floaty leaves. I'm gonna put this at food because I need to get this food stuff under control. Alright, that increased the food a little bit. Thank God. 9 food. 5 and 9. And this could probably get it out of this deficit. And I'll be good. Consumer goods is going back up. My economy is like returning normal a little bit. Now I definitely gotta make a colony ship and take this planet as soon as possible. Not just that planet, but this one as well. Colony ruins. A small colony was founded on Hesperos by an alien civilization some 17,000 years ago, but it appears to have been abandoned shortly afterwards. No remains from any colonists have been found, and the colony does not seem to have extended beyond the main settlement aside from a few. This gives us a few artifacts. Looks like this whole economy crisis I'm facing is finally going down, and everything is going to be returning to normal. And I won't have to worry about this anymore. All I gotta do is worry about the food. What is this? This is strange. Shroud, shroud, shroud. All of it is shroud. I may have to take that point too, because I want to see what that is. And then there's this, which has a tropical world. I'm already about to take this system right now. So far things are going back to normal a little bit. The only problem is that we have a food shortage. And my population hasn't grown yet. So yeah, this could be a little bit of a problem. I mean, not a little bit of a problem, but it's only the food thing I'm worried about. Okay, so since I bought enough of this went down again, but I'll have enough to buy this colony ship, so... Oh boy. Get the food. How's my technology doing? This will be done in a few days. This produces food, and I can get this on my planet so I can get out of this, and everything will be fine. And then I gotta deal with this problem right here, which is the unity. The opportunity. We have managed to find the wreckage of the Opportunity scattered across the surface of Hesperos. From the recovered ship logs, it appears that the Opportunity was heavily damaged during transit and was forced to crash land on Opportunity. From the massive crater left in the Opportunity's wake, it is clear that none survived the crash. Final conclusion. We now have a pretty clear picture of the grim fate that befell on the colonists on board the Opportunity. Had circumstances been different, it could very well have been our own arkship that crashed into Hesperos like a meteorite. A sobering reminder of the dangers humans are faced with in a cold and uncaring universe. A monument on Odyssey in honor of those who lost their lives expanding the human frontier. Alright, that increased some unity.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Alright, that's done. Now to deal with this. Yes, now I can build this. Finally build that and not have to worry. So everything seems to be going good now. Now all that's left is to deal with this unemployment rate. Because the devastation seems to be going down now. I'll move this at the top so it can get built, and then I'll deal with this. Oh, the black market has formed on Odyssey. Law enforcement on Odyssey are reporting the emergence of a black market. Due to a general lack of consumer anomalies on the planet, the locals have taken to less legal methods to meet their daily needs. Of course it would. Okay, my stability is going back up. There's still some unemployed pops here, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. Let's hope we get out of the food crisis and the consumer goods crisis. Alright, so my colony ship is finally done, so I'm gonna send it over to Remembrance, because once this world gets colonized, then we can let's call it like to keep it at that. Once this world gets colonized, it'll move all the unemployed pops over to this planet, and then I can begin what I'm doing here. So that was just finished. Now we got the pop growth speed to go back up. Now all that's left is the consumer goods problem. I don't know about this world for some reason. I really don't know, but I think everything will be fine a little bit. My pop growth is going back up. And I'm building a lot of city districts and industrial districts since this just went down for some reason. And then I got this unity crisis I'm dealing with. There we go, my food is back to normal. Now all that's left is the consumer goods problem. Invasive exofungus. After intense study and sampling of the growth blanketing entire biospheres on Endurance, reports that the substance is not native to the planet, but rather invasive fungal life form of unknown origin. The fungus feeds on biomatter, choking out existing plant life and any future settlers on the planet would have to deal with remotely burning back the... Alright, this has gone back up. I don't want to build any more. If I build enough city districts and industrial districts, then I'll be fine. I think I can just turn this world into something for the capital. Since the unemployment is going down a little bit, destination just got... So I'm taking destination.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Let's do this. And I want to get this up a little bit so I can start building my fleet again. Because just having one Corvette is not enough. In case we've run into something out here. What is this? Orbs of the Six. The science team on the CSC has made an amazing discovery. Initial scans reveal a utopian planet that is surrounded by 6 orbs, each perfectly spaced from one another. Orbiting the system also is a series of planets with each emitting some degree of phasonic energy. This data suggests that an advanced civilization once made their home here. The science team suggests that we keep a close eye on this system, for their planets could unearth the secrets of the past. We should not build structures that destroy planets. Okay then, so we're not going to do that. But it is weird about that. So we're going to be taking destination. Okay, so far things seem to be going fine, except for the Unity and consumer goods. Devastation is going down a little bit. It seems like everything is going back to normal. Forgotten ruins. Several ruins have been found on Symmetry in the Journey system. Most of the ruins are burned, and the ones that aren't have eroded so much they are barely recognizable. The ruins depict various pictures and writings, most of which is a record of their culture. There is a common theme in each of the different depictions. Remember us. It seems this culture knew they were fading away. All wanted was to be remembered. It looks like no one has for millions of years. Precursor civilization. Where is that? So it seems like this planet will be focused around city and industrial. But it'll have some other districts.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
I mean, some other buildings. Naval capacity.
The special project has concluded.
Apocalypse. After studying what remains of this world, Chief Scientist, whatever his name his colleagues came to a worrying conclusion. Given all available information, the current state of Faraway is the result of catastrophic orbital bombardment. Concerning. We'll get that. At least it granted some unity. Get this, and then we'll get the ascension perk real quick. I'll need to get a governor as well. Weight of the community. Foundation of steel. Security force, private galactic market. That gives a lot of energy credit. Slow learner. Monthly unity. By unlocking that ascension perk, which has no notable effect compared to others, you have made a sacrifice, but not in vain. It is recommended to use another mod which increases the amount of ascension perks. Thanks to your patience, new ascension perk slots will be unlocked automatically with time, and that without the need to complete a transition tree. You will receive a total of 4 new slots in the following delays: 10, 25, 50, and 100 years, with a little bonus to select for each time. And I think I'll go with that one. Incoming transmission. The need for haste is a lie taught by a fearful body, hoping to avoid imaginary dangers. No one ever said that we need to rush the conquest of the galaxy, and is sometimes excellent.
Situation log has been updated.
So that got me out of the problem with the unity. Unity's a little bit better. Talented scientists uncovered. Guy Martin, a local professor from Odyssey who specializes in statecraft, has been making groundbreaking progress in his field. Some of your advisors have suggested hiring him to carry forward his research for state, though the planet's academic community is quite keen on keeping him. Hold on. A little more. Yeah, we can hire him. Guy Martin. Okay. Alright, I'll probably have him. Power projection. What increases the power projection? Alright, so we got another scientist, even though that's going to increase my leader base caps. I could have chosen a different ascension perk, but I just decided to choose that one instead. Alright, so we got, remember, it's colonized now. So we're going to get a governor. We're going to have this guy be the governor. surprised this is not... that this is not doing anything. I wonder why the city districts don't cost any minerals now. Nor do the energy stuff. And the minerals, okay. Building a lot on here. Still trying to fix my economy right now, and everything seems to be going back to normal. The only problem I have is the unity problem. See, right now, I'm a little bit short on unity, so I'll need to, like, work on that at some point, but... administrative office. We're gonna have it go up a little bit. Because I need that administrative office. Okay, so which leader am I gonna go for? Support. I don't have enough unity since I'm still in a deficit with that. And I still have to work on it too. And I got the consumer goods that I need to work on as well. And I'm still doing that. So I'm going to get the administrative office. Then I'm going to get another colony ship. I'm going to have it head over to another planet like Can I get the destination? This has a lot of things. I can turn this into a mining... I can turn this planet into a mining world. And then this other continental world into either an energy world or a agriculture world. I'm gonna think. I'll have to think about it. We have detected the presence of a pre-space civilization on Dela in the Golden Archive system. They are in the early industrial age with electricity and internal engines gradually coming into widespread use. So we found a primitive civilization right in the Golden Archives. And it's that planet. You gotta be kidding me. This planet right here. Shift, xenophile, egalitarian. That's actually good. I could probably uplift this species at some point. So they're avian. Contacts. These guys right here I have. They are authoritarian. What is this? This faction exists not as an empire, but a powerful third party. Okay. So, we found a primitive civilization right here. I'm gonna be making sure I take that point. Okay, so we got one of our first factions forming now. A new faction has been recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Commonwealth of Odyssey. They call themselves the Democratic Rights Coalition. Their members work for equality and justice for all dozens of our citizens. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government's actions. Okay, let's take a look at the faction. Subjugation policy, can I change? Am I able to change the subjugation policy? Where the hell is my subjugation policy? It's usually right here. If anyone could tell me where the subjugation policy is, just let me know in the comments, because for some reason it's not here. Society. Weird that I cannot find it. Maybe I'm just looking too fast. That's why I'm not. Am I still not able to change this? Oh my god. Let me go back to the factions. I think I'll support this one, which brings more egalitarianism. I'll try and find the subjugation policy, because for some reason I can't find it. Another faction called the Xeno Rights Initiative. Their members have been pushing for friendly relations with aliens. Alright.
We have detected an anomaly.
We can actually do the whole friendly aliens thing. And I'll support that. Let's go into my policy, see if I can actually change it this time. Still can't change it. What the hell? Oh, and my Unity's finally going back up now. Where is the mineral purification? How much do I need? Stronghold. I don't care. Let's just keep going. And the devastation is at 0, so that'll be gone soon. Population on here is growing too.
Construction completed.
Took that. So I can't build an observation post on that planet for some reason, so
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
I'll have them go that way. Increase pop growth. I think I will get expansion. What is this? Bunker bot. We have traced the unusual electromagnetic radiation from this planet to a secret subterranean bunker hiding a mega computer the size of a battleship. Our researchers suspect that it may have been there for several thousands of years, hard at work solving a single, very complex problem, the nature of which still eludes us. When the crew attempted to interact with the computer, they discovered that the facility, which had appeared both abandoned and unguarded, was in fact operated by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seemed to be frying its visitors alive. As the crew defeated the AI, it broadcast a message to an unknown recipient. Scrap it for parts. This gives me 1,000 unity. Okay. So I'm gonna reduce that. Okay, I guess that's about it for this episode, guys. So far, this episode had a rough start to it. My economy was bad, but I managed to get it back up and get my unity back up too, especially with the influence. Now I can start expanding once again. Now I'm also building up my fleet, and Odyssey is already building up. Everything seems to be fine except for this. I don't know what to turn this world into at some point in the future. But Remembrance is the only one that's building up a lot. So yeah, in the next episode, we will continue what we are doing, and then hopefully we run into at least one of the empires out here. That is, if they haven't destroyed each other yet. Anyway, thank you and goodbye.